The moment Grandpa Sergei heard the words, "Your presence will ruin the wedding," something inside him went still, like a clock that had quietly stopped ticking. He stood there, holding the small velvet box he'd saved for months to buy, a delicate gold necklace for his future granddaughter-in-law, soon to be his grandson's bride. He had imagined giving it to her with a trembling smile, a proud tear perhaps, but instead her cold tone had sliced through him like a winter gust. Sergei had always been the family's anchor. A retired carpenter with steady hands and a soft laugh. He'd helped build his son's house, paid for his grandson's education, and covered most of the wedding bills without complaint. He didn't have much, just savings from a lifetime of hard work and a heart too big to guard. But now, standing in that crowded cafe, hearing the fiancé's words echo, "He'll embarrass us with his old clothes and rustic manners." Sergei finally saw the truth. His generosity had been taken for granted, his presence reduced to an inconvenience. He didn't argue. He simply smiled, nodded once, and left. That evening, as the sun dipped behind the birch trees, Grandpa opened his old wooden box and pulled out the wedding receipts. Venue, catering, photographer, all paid from his account. He made a single phone call to each vendor. His voice was polite, calm, unshakable. "This is Sergei Ivanov," he said. "Cancel the booking. The payments were from my account. Please issue refunds." The next day, chaos erupted. His son called, furious and confused. The fiancé wept, begging to fix things. But Grandpa only said, "A wedding built on shame doesn't deserve a blessing." Word spread quickly. Some relatives said he'd gone too far. Others whispered he'd done exactly right. But Grandpa didn't care for opinions, only lessons. 2 weeks later, his grandson came to him, pale and shaken. "Grandpa," he said softly, "you were right. She only cared about appearances." Sergei smiled, poured tea, and handed him the velvet box. "Then give this," he said, "to someone who'll wear it with kindness." He never raised his voice, never sought revenge. He simply reminded everyone, and sometimes, the quietest man in the room teaches the loudest lesson.